Welcome to this video on the top satire genre books of all time. Before we dive into the list, let's understand what satire is and why it is such an important genre in literature. Satire is a literary technique that uses irony, sarcasm, or ridicule to criticize and expose the flaws and vices of individuals, institutions, or society at large. It serves as a form of social commentary, drawing attention to issues and hypocrisy through humor and wit. Satire plays a crucial role in literature by providing a platform for writers to critique and challenge societal norms and values. It allows authors to expose and ridicule the follies and faults of individuals and institutions. Satire can be a powerful tool for social commentary, as it often elicits laughter while delivering a deeper message. By using satire, writers can address sensitive topics and call out societal issues without being overly didactic. Let's start with the first book on our list, Catch-22, by Joseph Heller. This classic novel masterfully employs satire to depict the irrationality of war and the military system. Catch-22, a satirical novel by Joseph Heller, explores the absurdity of war and bureaucracy. Heller's writing style is characterized by his use of dark humor and irony. The novel critiques the military and bureaucratic systems by highlighting their illogical nature and the Catch-22 rule, a bureaucratic loophole that allows the military to maintain control. Through absurd and dark humor, Heller exposes the contradictions and inefficiencies of war and bureaucracy. Next, we have Animal Farm, by George Orwell. This timeless classic employs satire to reflect on the dangers of totalitarianism and political manipulation, using animals to symbolize different factions in society. The allegorical nature of Animal Farm can be understood as a satirical critique of totalitarianism and political corruption. George Orwell cleverly uses animals to represent various societal figures and ideologies, effectively conveying his critique through symbolism. The pigs in the novel symbolize the ruling elite, while the working animals represent the oppressed masses. Through the animals' uprising and establishment of their own government, Orwell mirrors the events of the Russian Revolution and exposes the dangers of totalitarian regimes and the corruption of power. Overall, Animal Farm serves as a powerful allegory that highlights the flaws and perils of totalitarianism and political corruption. Moving on to A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. This satirical novel introduces us to a cast of eccentric characters and takes us on a hilarious journey through their misadventures, satirizing societal ignorance along the way. The novel, A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole, delves into the eccentric characters and humorous situations. It explores the theme of societal ignorance and incompetence. Toole's posthumously published novel brilliantly highlights the flaws and absurdities of human behavior. The characters in the novel are unique and often find themselves in comical predicaments. A Confederacy of Dunces is a satirical masterpiece that critiques societal norms and values. Let's now take a look at Don Quixote, by Miguel de Cervantes. This iconic work of literature satirizes the chivalric romances of the time, challenging the idealized notions of heroism and exploring the boundaries between reality and imagination. In his novel, Don Quixote, Miguel de Cervantes explores satirical elements and offers a critique of chivalric romances. The novel satirizes the idealized notions of heroism in chivalric romances, challenging the belief in romanticized heroes and the glorification of knightly pursuits. Cervantes portrays the protagonist, Don Quixote, as a delusional character who misinterprets reality and imagines himself as a knightly hero. Through Don Quixote's adventures, Cervantes reveals the absurdity of the chivalric ideals and the dangers of living in a world of fantasy. Moving on to Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. This renowned satirical novel takes us on Gulliver's extraordinary journeys and offers a sharp critique of human nature and the faults of society through imaginative settings. In the satirical masterpiece, Gulliver's Travels, Jonathan Swift presents a scathing critique of human nature and society. Through the character of Gulliver, Swift highlights the flaws and vices that plague society. His satirical approach is evident in the portrayal of the various kingdoms that Gulliver encounters in his travels. Each kingdom represents a different societal flaw, serving as a powerful commentary on the human condition. The novel's satirical nature allows Swift to expose the shortcomings of human nature and society, urging readers to reflect and strive for improvement.